How would you describe the 80s fashion?
The 80s fashion, lots of neon colors, um, very, very bright. We made our own Holy jeans because you could not buy them in stores. Leg warmers, bandanas, we wore them as belts. We wore them as hair fashion. We tied them around our thighs, any color.
What clothing then would you never be caught in now?
Neon, anything.
Okay. Do you see any of those clothes back in the 80s coming back in style?
Yes, absolutely. My niece wears neon clothes, and actually, her mother is my best friend, and she has actually dug these clothes out of the closet in the attic for my niece to wear. They're the original 80s clothes.
How would you compare the preppy style from then and now?
The preppy style then was the slicked sides for the guys. The hair was slicked back on the sides, and it wasn't spiky. It was more of a feather look, and longer hair that was feathered in the back with the polo shirts that always had to be straight up, and the little alligator on your polo shirts. Had to have the alligator or you weren't a true prep. And your tennis shoes had to be laced up just right, and they were high tops. High tops were the 80s thing. So you had to have the right high tops and the right polo shirt and the right feathered hair.
How about the girls?
The girls were, again, the high collars, always up, big hoop earrings, pink and blue eyeshadow. Had to be pink and blue eyeshadow. I wore blue eyeliner and mascara with my pink and blue. I kid you not. Pink and blue. It had to be pink and blue makeup, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did you ever wear platform shoes?
I didn't. That was a 70s thing, and I was born in 73, so I wasn't into the platforms from then. I did actually wear bell bottoms, though.
Describe those.
Bell bottoms then are a lot bigger than what they call the bell bottoms of today. They are, you could put a pair of shoes on and you wouldn't even see a shoe. They were that wide. They call them flare today, I think.
Oh yeah. How would you wear, how old were you when the 1980s started and ended?
I was born in 73, so I was 10 years old in 83. So let's do the math. In 88, I was 15. 17. No, you don't make it. Could have wrote that one down.
What would you wear to a formal event?
The big hair, the strapless or spaghetti strap dresses, and tight, clingy, or lacy heels dyed. You would always dye your heels to match the color of the dress. I'm not kidding. You would go to a special shoe store, buy these white satin heels, and they would pay to dye them the same color as your dress. Yeah, it was weird.
What did the hairstyles look like then? Or how would you get ready for your hair?
My hairstyle was really easy. Cyndi Lauper was my favorite artist, and so I had big hair on top and big curly hair in the back, but I had checkerboard shaved into the side like Cyndi Lauper. Bright red hair, yeah.
Did you wear a lot of makeup in the 1980s?
I got caught. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until like high school, technically. But in 8th grade, I got caught going to school, putting my makeup on at school. And I was grounded for the rest of my life. But then, yes, I was allowed to wear it through the last of 8th grade and from then on. It was pink and blue eyeshadow. Again, really tacky. I wasn't into makeup big. I didn't really do lipstick, and I wasn't into blush and stuff like that. It was just really big pink and blue eyes. It was, yeah.
How does the music you listen to influence your clothes?
Well, you've got Madonna, who wore slinky stuff, and a lot of the girls who were a little trashier wore that kind of slinkier stuff. I was into Cyndi Lauper, so I wore funkier looking things that didn't really match, but was kind of fun. Michael Jackson got big at that time, so you saw a lot of the guys wearing the Michael Jackson leather coats. That was the fashion back then.
When families went out, did they ever match when they went out?
The only time I can honestly say that my family would go out matching was if we were taking a family picture. Otherwise, no way.
Okay.